Hey guys, Zan Thomas here with another video. I want to talk about how to select a good realtor. Because like I said, if the timing's right and the situation's right, I'm not going to be your best option. Your best option is going to be going out and listing it on the market, on the MLS. And especially in this area, Orange County, Wake County, Durham County, going to the Triad, really anywhere along 85, it's a great time to be selling a home. But one thing that definitely helps and will make a huge difference is having a good realtor. I've spoken to homeowners where their house was listed. It was listed about $20,000 under market value. I had called on it, and the house ended up going to auction, and which I don't understand why, because they should have been able to get a much higher offer than the offer that they received. And then not only that, they had one offer, they signed the contract, then that person that offered on the property backed out at the last minute, only then to go to the auction at Durham County to try to buy the house at auction at an even lower price. And the homeowner at the time was very upset, everything that was happening. And before, what was going on in my mind was, how did it even get to that point? I mean, the house was listed at a good price. They should have had plenty of offers. It was in a good area, and I have no idea how it even got this far. And they had a realtor that was listing it. But just because you have a realtor doesn't necessarily mean the job's going to get done right. So just want to go over a couple things to help you select a good realtor. First off is just in your interactions with them, would you feel comfortable buying a home from them? Do they carry themselves professionally? Are they confident? Do they look you in the eye? Do they speak clearly to you? Those are all things that are important. It's going to give you the confidence that, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about, and I want to buy a home from him, because that makes a difference. Second thing is communication. If you call me and leave me a voicemail, or if you call me and I don't pick up and you leave me a voicemail, my voicemail says, if you leave me a voicemail during business hours, I will call you back by the end of the day. If you call me out of business hours, I will call you back first thing the next business day. And then I say, if it's an emergency, text this number so I can get the message. So you want to have a realtor that is going to be good. If you call them or you text them and you don't get a response for the next day, it's delayed. He might be showing a house, so he could be busy. But if you're getting some delayed responses, that's not going to be a guy that's going to go out there and work to get this property sold for you, especially if you're under pressure to get it sold. So good communication is important. Then the next thing, or I guess a third thing, is check and see what their listings are. You might see some agents that have a handful of listings, which I guess 2 or 3 may not be great. But they got a handful of listings. They're getting them sold. Another red flag might be if you pull up a realtor and they got 50 plus properties, 100 plus properties that they're listing. That's a red flag. Not saying that they can't sell their home, not saying that they're bad realtors, but for you in your situation, if you need to sell the home, there's some pressure to sell it, and you need to get it done. Someone that has a lot of properties listed, they are not going to be able to give you that attention to get the property taken care of. But someone who has a handful of properties and knows you can call them, you can talk to them, you can text to them, you can follow up with them. Someone like that who can get the listing, go out, work, call realtors, call around, and find a buyer to get your house sold. Those are the kind of things that you want to look for. So recap. First off, someone that you would feel comfortable and you would trust to buy a home with. Second point, good communication. You can always get a hold of them. And then point number 3 is they don't have a huge amount of listings. You want to make sure they can give you special treatment, they can prioritize you, and get your property sold. So that's my tip for today. If you like this video, please like or subscribe. Once again, Zan Thomas, XT Properties, and have a great day.